Good afternoon, everybody. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Today, we are going to be talking about my mastermind groups because I haven't done a video for these in like kind of months, and I've been meaning to do one. So today is going to be that day, and I've got some great announcements for you as well. Now, before I do that, make sure, guys, you're subscribed. Turn on that little notification button, so when I go live, you get notified and you can come and join, and we can talk and have fun. And of course, leave any comments if you have any questions. And smash that like button always on every single video because I love it when you do that. Now, so mastermind groups, you will, if you're an OG subscriber and if you're a new subscriber, welcome. I have two mastermind groups, okay? So I'm going to go through both of them today to explain a little bit more about why you would join either one, what sort of people they are for, and what sort of support you can get, and of course the cost as well. So they are very, very different, and I'm going to explain that to you today. Okay. Now, why do I have masterminds? First of all, masterminds and networking, I believe, is super important. And if you've seen, my previous videos, especially the one from a couple of days ago, you'll know that I feel that you can buy success, and all you have to do is just do things to be successful, copy people that are successful. I pay into masterminds, I pay for people's mentorships, I buy courses, okay? Because I understand the value that you can get from someone else. And then once you've got to a certain point, you can actually get a lot of stuff for free as well. So it all starts somewhere, and you have to pay for stuff when you start, okay? Otherwise there's no reason for someone to really, really help you out to the same extent that they would do if you were paying them, okay? So I believe it's very important. Not everyone does, and that's okay. You can do a lot of this stuff for free, but I honestly believe networking and speaking with people and understanding and just having the ability to reach out to someone that is either at the financial level that you want to be at, they're at the success level that you want to be at, then that's priceless, and the money is made back. As long as you are the sort of person that takes action, the sort of person that is yes, you're going to spend a bit of money, but you're going to make that money back from the action that you take and the knowledge that you're going to gain, okay? So there's two masterminds, and the first one is actually the first one I started, okay? So this is a mastermind where it's very, very exclusive, and when I started it, this was quite a few months ago, I said there was going to be only 8 members. After 4 people joined, I realized that actually 4 people was probably the maximum that I've actually would have in that mastermind group. And the reason being, it's hour calls every single week, and actually those calls sometimes go on for a lot longer than an hour. Constant communication, but it really gets you into I guess my network, right? And obviously I can learn a lot from you as well, and I have learned a huge amount from the people that have joined my masterminds. So it's not just a one-sided thing. So, for example, Dan Pryor joined my mastermind, and if you might have seen an interview that I did with him about Instagram, and he wanted to start his personal brand by building other people's personal brands. So he's actually doing that with me. So he joined the mastermind, and actually the reason he did it is to network with me. So he literally paid me money to network with me, and from that we built a rapport. I understood that he was very, very good at design, and we could actually help each other out. So we had a couple of months where he paid. We had a month where actually we just did an arbitrage. We did a trade of services, and now actually I pay him. So he's my full-time designer. He does absolutely everything for me. So it's funny how things work, but we're still working on his personal brand and how we're going to kind of bring him to the next level. And you will be seeing a few things in the next kind of couple of weeks where we're putting that into practice. And they're quite big things as well. It's not like very, very small things like just start up a YouTube channel. These are quite big things. So that's like one person that started the mastermind. And hopefully he's a lot happier from it. Dan, if you're watching, which I know you do watch, just leave a little comment, maybe what you think about your mastermind experience. The other guy, one of the other guys, Bradley or Brad, again, he's been on the channel as well. I'm only really going to talk about those guys because you can actually go back and see their interviews and see what they say. From the first week or something like that, the first week or 2 of him joining the mastermind, which was just 1 or 2 phone conversations, he doubled his income. Doubled it from about, I think it was like £2,500 or £3,000 a month to £7,000 a month. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's just a few phone calls. Since then, we've become friends. I met him in London the other day, speak quite a lot, and strategize to how we're going to get to the next step. Now, both of those guys don't pay for the mastermind anymore because it got to the point where we're helping out each other out so much that it wouldn't make sense for them to be paying me, okay? Because they're doing things for me as well, I'm doing things for them. That's what that mastermind really is for, is to get people, a few months of or a couple of months of support, really detailed support from me, to bring them to a point where they want it to be, and that's where we can just collaborate as entrepreneurs rather than they're in my mastermind or whatever, they're paying me money. It's more of a connection. So that was always the goal with the mastermind, is to really help people get to the point where they want to be as quick as possible through mentoring and coaching through phone conversations, and me just telling them, like, this is what you need to do. You need to do this, this is a person you can reach out to, and opening people up to the network that I currently have, which is ever increasing, okay? So that's the point of that mastermind. Very, very exclusive. And what I wanted to announce today is I am going to release one spot, okay? Just one spot. And the reason it's only one spot is because I want to give the right amount of support to that one person rather than less support to 2 or 3 people. I want to make sure that person gets my full attention, basically all the time, so I can basically under promise and over deliver on their expectations. Okay, so generally, if you want to be that person, just send me an email. You can actually apply through my website. I'll put the link. It'll be like the first or the second link in the description. But if you just want to reach out to me via email, then that's fine. Now, this is going to be first come, first serve. I will turn some people away. So I have turned people away from the mastermind because I didn't think that I could help them as much as I could other people. So for them, it was a case of maybe looking to get into the Amazon course because that would be better for them. This is more about helping people elevate their own businesses. So great for someone that's just starting or has already started, rather than someone that hasn't actually started yet. So that's what it's for. It's just kickstart and get you to that next level. So please do send me an email literally as soon as possible if you want to do that. I haven't, again, announced this too much anywhere. So I know there are a few people that will want to get in. Now is the time if you want to do that. You have to send me an email really quickly. The cost of that, okay, is going to be going up in price again, so I can make sure I give everyone the right support. It's dirt cheap. It's £249 a month, okay? Honestly, that is cheap. Just when you compare that to like Brad, and I doubled his income within 1 week. So he made that money back within one phone call. So, and actually put that into perspective, for coaching, I charge £100 an hour. So really is a very good deal. If you want to get in, you need to, honestly, fastest finger first, you need to get in touch with me straight away. So that's the first mastermind. I really like doing that one because it allows me to connect with people. It allows me to build a stronger network for people that actually will put their money where their mouth is, that are dedicated to online entrepreneurship or whatever the hell entrepreneurship you're doing. But that's really the sort of person that I want to get into that mastermind. So if that's you, then just reach out. And again, if you're not willing to pay the money, please don't reach out because it'll be a bit of a time waste, okay? So that's super important. I don't want to be a dick or anything like that. It's just the case that if you are genuinely interested in getting into it and you want to know more, that is fine. If you want to get into it but don't want to pay, then unfortunately I'm going to have to say no, okay? So there you go, that's it. The second mastermind is one that's a little bit more affordable for people, but of course I cannot give the same level of support in terms of calls every week and stuff like that. So this is basically a mastermind, more traditional mastermind, networking with like-minded people. You do have direct and priority access to me. That's mostly going to be through, things like Facebook Messenger, WhatsApp, that sort of stuff. So you can just, you can text me anytime you want, and I'm always going to be able to, basically you're going to get the priority. There's a few people that have priority contact. It's basically anyone that is in the Amazon course, they get priority contact. Anyone that is in any of my masterminds, so they get priority contact, they kind of together, and then it's my Facebook groups, they kind of get the next level of support, right? So that's kind of how my priority goes, and then after I've done that, I'll get through to my emails and my normal Facebook messages and kind of like my DMs and stuff like that. So that's generally how that level of support works. So you do get priority access, and of course, you get access to my network as well. So if there's something that you say, hey, I want to learn more about retail arbitrage, do you know what? I'm not the best person for that. Then I definitely know a few people that are very successful in that niche, and I can direct you to them for support. They might not have YouTube channels and stuff like that. They are just good at it. So it's definitely a way where you can network with people. It's where you can get my support, my priority access, and actually you start to build a rapport with me, and me build a rapport with you as well. And that's really important. Again, I don't want to make, I don't know, it sounds quite weird saying this, like, oh, you're going to build a rapport with me. I kind of sound like a douche, I know. But honestly, guys, it will help. It will help. I've seen people that I've given support to, and it's completely changed what they're doing and changed their life. I know it sounds corny, but it's just true. It's just true. I've paid into masterminds. I cannot explain to you how valuable those were. Okay, incredibly valuable, way worth 10 times the amount of money that I spent on the support. The same with mentoring and coaching. You know, I will offer to pay people money. Sometimes they just say, oh no, we'll just get on the phone, which is awesome when you have a personal brand, by the way, which is one reason for starting it, is that I'm happy to pay for knowledge. You know, some people that I've reached out to charge £1,000 an hour, £1,000 an hour, and I've been happy to pay for it, happy to pay for it, because I know the knowledge that they're going to give me will save me potentially months worth of figuring out myself. So anyway, that one is it's mainly hosted on a Facebook group, Facebook Messenger. You can get me on WhatsApp. I like to do onboarding calls with the people that get into that. And so you're not going to have like a call every week, but just an onboarding call so I can understand a little bit more about you, so I can understand what your goals are, what you're working on, what you want to work on, because that means I can give the best level of support to you, rather than you just get into a Facebook group and you never say anything ever again. So again, this is really for people, again, that want to take action, they want to network, they want to get to that next level, and are happy to put their money where their mouth is. And again, both of these masterminds, they're only, it's 1 month. You can only do it for, you can just do it for 1 month. You can do it for 20 months if you want to. But if you just want to do 1 month and then you want to cancel it, you get what you want, then that's fine. I'm not gonna have any problems with that. However, it's one of those things where the longer you stay in, the more opportunities you get access to. Now that one is less, it's still money, because I need to be able to actually dedicate time to helping you guys. There needs to be some sort of intrinsic reason for me to really, really give you a lot of support. So I charge £69 a month for that. I don't know if that's going to change. At the moment, I have no thoughts of changing that. And again, there will be limits to how many people can join that. So if it gets to a point where there's too many people in there, I have two options. I can either raise the price to basically higher the barrier of entry, or I'm just going to close down new applicants. Okay. Now, if you want to get into that one, you don't actually have to apply. You just can go on to, I'll put the second link in the description, and you can go and you can just sign up straight away. You get access to the Facebook group again straight away. If for every time I do close that, it would just be a case where I don't allow people in. It'll be nice and simple, so you won't even have an option to pay. I'll just take down the page. I don't see that happening because it's going to be pretty niche at the moment. But if you do have any questions, all you have to do is just reach out to me. Send me an email, send me a Facebook message or a direct message on Instagram. Email is probably best, to be honest, for this sort of stuff, so I can type a bit more information. But yeah, I'm more than happy to speak to people about that. So those are the two things. First of all is the kind of really dedicated mastermind, hour calls a week, and there's only one spot open for that. That's really the highest level of support that I give. And that is, honestly, it's very cheap. I should be charging a huge amount more money for this. And then the second mastermind is more about networking with lots of different people. It's about getting direct access, a lower barrier to entry, so that more people can join, because not everyone really wants to spend £250 a month. So it's a little bit less, but both of them will be mega value, because what I want to do, guys, is I'm underestimating the performance so I can over deliver on the actual results. Okay, that's always what I want to do, is say, hey, this is what it is, but actually this is what I'm going to deliver. It's going to be way up here. So kind of understand that when you think about signing up to these things. As I said, the first one is super exclusive. I expect that to go very quickly, so it's up to you if you want to get in. Just email me straight away. Second one, just go to the link in the description. You can just opt in straight away. But I hope you understand that. If you don't understand it, cats are fighting. If you don't understand it, you can just ask me any questions you'd like to. I again, really recommend getting to network with people. It's opened so many doors. You can see them running up there. It's opening so many doors for me personally, which is why I've created these masterminds, so I can help other people by opening lots of doors as well, okay? Now guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I will see you, oh, actually before I do, make sure you subscribe, guys. Turn on that notifications bell, comment down below. Smash the like button, actually. That like button, smash that up. What videos have I got coming this week? I can't remember what videos, but I'm sure they're going to be great, so stay tuned for them. Bye-bye.